Hey peeps, we're going to talk about the importance of sighting in rifles. Deer season's coming right up here. Well, archery's open right now, but rifle season's coming up. So, giving a hand, getting rifles sighted in, tweaked up, tuned up. So, yeah, did a 243. Gave somebody a hand with that here a little while ago. Got that dialed in. And she's all set with that for her kids. Hopefully they get a deer this year. Maybe 2, maybe 3, who knows. I had somebody come out with a 243 they needed a hand with. So I went right for there, right for the center of the target. And it didn't hit it. Came down, checked everything over on the backstop. Couldn't find a hole in the backstop. Like, okay. So I aimed right up here. Checked the backstop over real good. Finally found the hole way down here. So it was down by about a foot and over to the right about a foot. So I made a huge adjustment on the scope and I got it up in here on the first adjustment. So that wasn't too bad for the first adjustment. And I got it here and got it here. So, hey. In 4 shots, there we go. Now I'm working on a 308. Definitely a nice day to be doing this. I asked the lady, she told me, yeah, my boy actually got a deer with this rifle last year. And I said, how close was he? Like 25 feet away. I go, well, that explains why he got it. Because there's no way he would have got it, 50, 75, 100 yards out, not with that scope being off by a foot and a foot. No way. It would have gone under and down and right. So he got lucky he was that close to it. So at least he got the deer anyway. But, now that one's all good to go. So, continuing on. I don't have anything for fancy setup. Cheap 2x4 rest. Hey, it gets the job done. Have a pretty nice pit here I can shoot in. Got targets down there. Working on another scoped rifle. Just took 1 shot on it. That ain't bad for the first shot. Next 2 rounds out of that rifle. There they are. They're all in the bullseye. They're all in the black. And I'm going to say that is probably just me. You know what? That is good enough for a deer or a bear or whatever else. That rifle is good to go. Not going to adjust it. We're not trying to drive dimes here with deer rifles. We're not doing precision shooting for competition or anything like that, where we literally have to put bullet holes inside of bullet holes inside of bullet holes. No, we don't need to do that. You get a shot on a deer, that bullet is going to go where that bullet needs to go. That is the name of the game. When you're out hunting, if you're standing or you're kneeling or you're sitting and you're trying to brace, odds are you're not going to be 100% stable. So you're going to have just a little bit of wiggle in your rifle when you shoot. So, if you're trying to hit something that small on a deer, you're not going to put that bullet exactly in that spot. You're going to have a little bit of a waver there. The idea is that rifle is sighted. And this is why it's important to check things. Aiming right here at about 37 yards with iron sights, I should be hitting somewhere in this neck of the woods, right? Well, here's where it is. That's a brand new target. So it's about 9 inches to the right. So if you're trying to get a good shot on an animal and you're going for that heart shot and you hit him way back here, all you're doing is wounding the animal. So the reason that's happening is because the front sight post is offset. For whatever reason, I don't know. So it needs to get set back to the center of the barrel. I don't have the tools with me right now to do that, so I'm gonna have to adjust that and deal with this rifle another day. Elevation was also screwed up on this. And I pretty well get that one figured out. But if this thing will focus, there we go. If we look right here, notice we have an indentation right there, right? And we roll over, we don't have an indentation here. That front sight is not even. So this sight is set to the right side of the barrel. It's not centered. So that's what's causing it to go to the right. So just for giggles, I'm gonna aim to the left side of that target and see if I can hit the bullseye. And then I'll show you where my point of aim was compared to my point of impact. Here you go. My point of aim was out here. I wasn't even aiming at anything solid. I was over here at about this elevation. So it's going just a whisker low still. So we're gonna bring it up one more tick another day. And we gotta set that sight post over. So that's how far off it is. About 9 inches. Notice from my point of aim being over here, I was just skimming the side of that. You got 9 inches there, 9 inches to there. 9 inches is a big difference between hitting your target and missing your target or wounding your target. We don't want that. So, you know, if somebody picked up this iron sight rifle by chance, and you know, we're not that far away. We're only 37, 40 yards from the target. And they took a shot at a deer thinking, you know, they had a good point of aim on a heart chest cavity on that deer, and they sent it. Depending on their aspect on the deer, they're either going to A, miss the deer because the bullet's going to go to the right and go right in front of the deer, or if they get a left-hand aspect on the deer, the bullet's going to come to the right, maybe miss the chest cavity and go into the rear of the deer, hit the stomach maybe, and well, that deer is going to be wounded and now suffer and maybe die eventually. We don't want that. So we don't just pick up the rifle and say, hey, it's good to go. Having it sighted, very, very important. So that's why I'm showing this stuff to you. I'm only from here to there. That's only about 120 feet, 37 to 40 yards, give or take. That's not really that far, even for iron sights. No, I'm not looking down the barrel. And yes, it's unloaded. It's all because that front sight post is off that little bit. I just took 3 shots right here with a scoped AR. That's not an AR round. Remember, that goes with this from the 30-30. The 9-inch thing. Looks like it's over here. There's one. I don't know where the rest of them are. Well, we need to figure it out. Yeah. This is why we come out and have fun days like this. So, get these issues resolved. If somebody took this AR and went coyote hunting, or even deer hunting, you're gonna get the same issue. You're not gonna hit what you want to hit, even though it has a scope on it. Nice steady platform. It's got a bipod on it, and squeezed off nice 3 easy rounds on it right into that black, and they ain't there. So now I gotta shoot around till I find where it's going. Here's the platform. For the fine educated people who think you can't shoot a deer with an AR-15 because, you know, you're gonna destroy the deer, obliterate the deer, well, you're wrong. Yes, you can. And it happens every year. You can shoot a deer with an AR-15. AR-15s also make very good coyote guns. So why not use them for coyote guns, deer hunting guns? They do the job. So, you know, city slickers, you don't know all that you think you know. All right, I found them. I got them. My point of aim was right here. That's where I had the crosshairs on the scope. So here's the rounds. Here's 1, here's 2 and 3. They're right in there. Not a bad group, but they're not where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be up here according to the scope. How far off is that? Quite a ways. I mean, that's almost as bad as that 243 I had earlier. About a foot off down and to the right. Not good, right? So what I gotta do is I gotta adjust the scope to bring them up and to the left. That's 4 inches. That's 5 inches. 6 inches. 7 inches. 8 inches. 9. 10. 11. 12. That should bring my elevation up about where I need to be. Now I need to go over here and do my windage. 1 inch, 2 inch, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should be pretty close. Now let's see what we get. I think that might be one of them. I just penned it. Got one there and one there. So them are it. We'll find out anyway. Tell you what, the scope on this AR is driving me absolutely frigging insane. Point of aim right there, I was hitting right there. So I adjusted 3 inches to the left, 3 inches down. Should have put it right in here somewhere. Set 3 rounds, there's nothing here, anywhere. It should be right there somewhere. I must have 30 rounds to the AR by now, and these rounds are not going where they should be going. They should be right there. You know, 3 inches over, 3 inches down, and it ain't there. They're going somewhere else. Something's freaking wonky here. 2 shots to go. We're right there. Circled them. So I went down a click and left a click. So I should have come down roughly a 1/2 inch and over a 1/2 inch roughly. So I should have been somewhere in this neck of the woods. Do you see anything? I just sent 2 more. There is nothing here. Nothing. Nothing at all. I've been frigging with that scope for an hour now. And I am done frigging with it. It has pissed me off. So I'm gonna download that rifle and quit wasting my time with it. That scope does not impress me. It's got a nice sight picture down through it. Nice stable platform, nice steady shot. But that thing is all over the friggin' road. As you can see, I'm marking my shots. It's right there. You make one click. You should have good shots right there. You should be able to know exactly where your next shots are going to land. And then they're gone. They're not there. So, that scope, no. Do I think that's me? No. No. You know, that first rifle I did for her this morning, that 243, that thing was out a foot and a foot. You know, 4 shots. I had that thing right in the bullseye. And I shot a 5th shot. Confirmed it, good to go. Yeah, then these other rifles I've done, you know, 2-3 shots, confirming. So, you know, within a handful of rounds, I'm sighting stuff in. And this thing, I've been through like 30 damn rounds, an hour of frigging around with it, and it's all over the damn road. And I'm getting shots on target, but then they're going here, there, and everywhere. No, I'm going to say this scope is a piece of shit.